Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? So happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the new trading week. If you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we will go straight over to those Bitcoin charts. So very little has happened overnight. Obviously CMEs have opened and we haven't had a gap fill or anything like that. I do think markets are waiting for the traditional cash markets to open and to see what potential stimulus announcements we may or may not get before those opens. But stocks at the moment looking pretty good. So seeing as there isn't much to look at in Bitcoin here, we will whiz over to the other markets, the traditional markets, and see what is going on. DXY bouncing, having a nice little bounce off the 4-hour TD9 at a level as well, at a support level. So obviously nothing untowards happening there. We could very easily see a pullback up to this resistance and then reject there and then keep coming down. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. SPX also, S&P, this is what I've shown you guys. I mean, basically we've hit that target. We're talking about if we get above here, break above and hold above here, then yeah, I mean literally 3,500, and that's where we've got. And incidentally, on a 4-hour 9, on a double 4-hour 9 as well. So yeah, double 4-hour 9 at resistance. No surprise if we get a little bit of a pullback or sideways from here. Let's have a look at some other time frames just to see what other counts we're on, because we could be getting near to other 9s. I mean, we're on a 7 on the 12-hour. And the daily is on a 4. So yeah, we could be getting a bit of sideways to down potentially from here, but my guess would be more sideways as opposed to down. So yeah, we will keep an eye on that. Gold on the 4-hour. Let's have a look. Did we get a... I was literally about to say, guys, did we just get a pullback off 4-hour 9? And indeed we did. So, I mean, we can very easily come back and backtest this horizontal here, or just play some more sideways and then resume the upward trend. We'll have to keep an eye on that also. That will obviously depend where the dollar's going. Silver as well. Silver's just on its own at this current level, just making its own way. But yeah, also 4-hour 9 in there as well for silver as well. So yeah, I mean, potentially a little bit of a pullback. I think I did say this in last night's video. We could get a little bit of a pullback in some of these markets. It's still be looking quite good. But yeah, stocks looking very good here. I mean, realistically, you could definitely expect us just to play in this whole range here before building up some momentum or steam to get us above. Euro USD back in that golden zone. So if it can stay in this zone here, make its way towards the top, then yeah, I mean, that would obviously be fantastically bullish for this asset, and then we can continue with that uptrend that we were in before. Obviously at the moment, we're not fully confirmed in this level, as I mean, it could just easily dump back out and be a little bit of a fake out and a clear lower high relative to these highs. But yeah, it's not looking bad at the moment though. We'll assess what happens if we do get rejected from here. Ethereum USD flagging out exactly the same as Bitcoin, and Ethereum BTC exactly. So if neither of them are moving, the ratio between the two is not going to move either. So we are waiting. I believe we are waiting for, literally the market is waiting for stimulus updates, and President Pump, I'm sure, is gonna do his best. So yeah, that is it. Not too much to look at in Bitcoin at the moment. We'll have a whiz through the stochastics. 4-hour actually having a nice bullish reset here. 10-hour holding up there, 12-hour just turning back down from a very high region, but obviously it's got to come back out of this zone really to get going to the downside. But obviously we do know how good the 12-hour Stokes is. Daily getting up there, 2-day moving nicely, for 3-day moving nicely, 5-day turn back up. Weekly has now turned back up, fully confirmed back up. Look at that. And we did sort of hold this rough trend line that we had drawn in a couple of times, but obviously deleted so it didn't mess up the chart. But yeah, not looking bad. Bi-weekly can stay up there, monthly clearly looking good. So actually we are looking obviously good stochastic wise. So a nice little reset of some of these higher time frame stochastics. and that could potentially just give us the momentum we need to get above this 12k region, up to the next level around 13-14k. So it is looking promising. Obviously this is all depending on how well the stock markets perform, but I do think they have got a good chance of doing okay, because I do think they're not going to want to tank them going into November. So yeah, that is it, guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys later on today.